Dele Farotimi replies obedient, who asks if they should occupy the streets after Tinubu's victory. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been declared the winner of the 2023 presidential election by Inec, the only authorized body by law to do so. He defeated his main opponent, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party (P2B) and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. However, reacting to the declaration of Asiwaju's victory by Inec, a supporter of P2B, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, asked Dele Farotimi, who happens to be a member of the B-Dirty campaign spokesperson, whether they should occupy the street. In answer, Dele Farotimi dismissed the idea of occupying the street. He urged all supporters of P2B to stay off the street and avoid all provocations, he said. Power without control births tyranny, and passion devoid of purpose brings chaos. When there is clarity on the path forward, the campaign will speak. But for now, please stay off the street, avoid all provocations, and know that they are happiest when you embrace violence. And this thing is perfect. They want you to feel angry. That is why from the day this election happened, from February 25th, when I saw the violence, what was coming out from my mouth, I don't even know how it flew into my mouth, was keep your emotions in check. Keep your emotions in check. Because I started saying all these things we are done to provoke these people, so that it will be as if, now then come outside. They are violent people. They are doing this one. They will come get chance to do what they want to do. No, don't give them that. Don't give them the fulfillment of their plans. Don't allow them to sit down and say, hey, we got them. No. No matter what, even I went as far, and I'm telling us, and I'm still telling us now, please, in retaliation for whatever you're going to be, what's going to be thrown at you, please be kind. A lot of people, who this election frustrates, they go even want poor and innocent people. Be the person with a bigger character, with a better character. No matter how they use provoke you, I beg, show kindness. Ignore. If, like I said, a lot of people don't sabi manage emotions. This time around, small thing will trigger them. People will be saying they para. I met with somebody and, they were discussing all this whole election. It was like, they're supposed to enter streets. I said, no, be to enter streets. These people, now wait till they want. The one year say, you do like this. Now wait till then they wait for. But they should be surprised. In fact, they are still surprised why in some places you never enter streets. And somebody even came, some hours ago, somebody came and was telling what's the called P2B to address his supporters. And I'm like, address them for what? Address them for what now? The man has already told them, people won't enter streets. Make them no enter streets. You never reach like that. You never reach where you go enter streets. Don't go and start, don't go and be the first person to, don't even be the last person. Let it be that they try to provoke you and they did not succeed. Obedience are forgetting they didn't even come second in the election, and the party that came second torments no trouble. In all honesty, they really believe P2B won the election. If it is true, let them collate their perceived result from the agents and publish it. Yes, now. They have collated the results. Or you don't believe? They have collated the result and they're going to publish it. That is part of going to be the, evidence in court. Yes, now. And of course, there will be, other things as well. Okay. Sure, the results have been collected. You will see it in the court. Relax. Damning evidence are coming. I love it. Damning evidence. It sounds sassy. Sorry, just on a lighter note. So, resist the urge. Resist the urge to come out and be cause trouble. Resist it. No matter how pained you are, no matter how frustrated you are, no matter how angry you are. Like I even said, show kindness. If they come with you with their provocating character or attitude, just ignore them. You guys that didn't even make one senator in Lagos, political sense, you guys did not win Lagos. If you guys did not win Lagos, if Tinubu can still hold on to senators, you guys are just noisemaker. Obi lost many senators and the most area he won. That is the indicator that your candidate is not ready to be president, and the fact that he didn't make 25% requirement means his local champion Southeast president without widespread. He cannot rule Nigeria. Now let me tell you first of all, Before you come out and say it is better for you to get a very good comprehensive, you know the problem. You have understood the situation. Now, because you are an opponent, you are actually supporting an opposition party, did not make you to understand. Now, the morning of the elections, as at the night of the election, is it the night? On the morning of the election, for crying out loud, there was a video coming out to say that Labour Party, their logo was not on the Senate, on the ballot paper for Senate, and even some House of Reps, that they purposely omitted their logo. So you coming out to say you did not win in this, you did not win in that. All this one you're saying, you don't know hear that one because it don't concern you. They started raising alarm and even said they should postpone that particular result. But of course, Inec, this thing applied, they don't lay down since. You understand? There is no how people say you want to go draw Labour Party this thing. Where space where even draw and put constantly make people don't print. Even if you even do, it's still not going to count. It's not going to count. The paper, it is not appeared yet. So for you to come out and say this before people go out, because I know they're going to even drag you. Because they go even where they go drag you, You know go like them. Please let us be calm. Aggression on social media is giving our candidate a bad name. Violence is expensive. None of us have peace if we destroy a country. Of course, none of us can have peace. Who will accommodate us? Nigeria is too big to be accommodated as refugees. I believe with the good run our candidate give them, they will try to do well because they know what is coming for them in another election. Please, let us sheathe our swords and pray to God to let him be the right. If anything happens, these politicians will jet out of the country with their families and leaders to our fate. Wisdom, they say, is profitable to direct. And this is what I've been trying to preach. This is exactly what I've been trying to preach for a very long time. At the end of the day, if you will say you want to enter street, you want to go scatter things, you want to go scatter everywhere. At the end of the day, if the thing gets to the point where we say, now scatter you won't go do, but you reach there, people can't start to fall on call. What do you do? What do you do? Before you know it, it becomes a full-blown riot, and before, God forbid, it becomes something else. Okay? You will start and with the regrets. You go there, maybe you even say you even come outside. Say, they find make you come outside and they go talk, say, don't start. What is stopping them? Let them occupy the street and unknown soldiers will kill as many as possible. Don't see them. You don't see them. The obedience are part of the reason Obi failed to win because of the sarcastic attitude. Some people were angered and discouraged to vote for Obi. They discouraged some of us from voting for him. They thought the best way to campaign for him on social media was to bully anyone who is not in support of him. So then, say making a tunda in attitude. All these things are lessons. I hope people are learning. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come.